Hey, Ryan here, and in this video we are going to talk about open house sign-ins. Now, this has been one of our most requested features, and it can work on both Facebook Messenger as well as web chat. Most of our agents actually have both QR codes available. That way, just in case if you have visitors that don't have the app on the phone or something like that, then they can use the web chat. The open house bot that we have does have the ability to collect information. It will ask for the full name, the email address, and phone number. So let's get into adding an open house, and then I will show you some really cool features with the QR code. Speaking of the QR code, it is fully dynamic, which means the QR code itself never changes, but the information inside it does. So we are very purposeful on that so that you can go ahead and spend the money and the time creating a really cool marketing sign-in for that QR code, whether it be Facebook Messenger and or web chat. And then you can take that same QR code from property to property to property, and you don't have to worry about printing a new one out every time. Let's check out the dashboard here. This first property up here on Springdale Way, you'll notice that the toggle is off on the open house. So if the toggle is off, then it is not in the open house flow. If it toggles on, then it is. That's easy. We allow this to simply be toggled on or toggled off without having to add a specific open house time, because frankly, we get that life is busy. We didn't want whether the property would show up in the flow or not to be dependent upon a certain time frame, so that's why we allowed this feature. Now, if we want to put a specific time in here, I will actually show you. If we click View Property Bot, now remember, no specific open house time is there. Okay, so you'll notice everything here looks great. Now, if we want to add an open house, we're going to go ahead and click this plus button, and then we will say that we're going to do an open house this Saturday, and let's do noon to 2, and we'll click save. Okay, and then you'll see underneath here, so it says 1 to 3 because where I'm located is a different time zone to where the account actually is. But now if we click on this preview bot, then you'll notice that it now shows the open house scheduled 9/21 from 1 to 3. So this automatically updates all of the automations, everything, Facebook, Instagram, web chat, all the keywords, links, and everything is going to show that that open house schedule is coming up, which is a really, really awesome way to be able to advertise that coming up in the near future. All right, back at the dashboard, let's go ahead and click on this tab over here that says Sign Riders and Open House. And then you'll notice up here at the top, we have the toggle on that we can toggle on and toggle off just like we did before. And then another really cool feature is that we can actually sort these properties. So I do want to point out that if you are sorting the property, any sign rider QR code that you have attached with it is also going to be affected. So for example, if you wanted this South Hummingbird to be listed first on open house and we dragged up and put it there, okay, then it's also going to affect where it shows up on the sign rider. So just keep that in mind. It's usually not that big of a deal, but I just wanted to point that out. Most of the time for the open houses, you're obviously going to have whatever open house is coming up next or coming up that day, you're going to want to have on the top slot so that the person that is scanning it doesn't have to scroll through and find the open house that they're currently at. Since we made that schedule for the open house here, I'm going to go ahead and put the order back and click all. Now that we got that all squared away, let me show you where to find the open house QR codes. You're just going to go to the top on the dashboard here where it says open house QR codes. All right, and then that'll bring up the web chat is on the right side here. And then if you want to generate the Facebook QR code, you simply click the red button, and now there's your Facebook QR code. And like I said, these QR codes are what they are. They will not change, but the content inside them can change all the time. That's what dynamic QR codes are, and we got them for you. Also see in the middle here, the Instagram QR code. To be honest with you, Instagram does not play nice with QR codes and links right now, but we hope that that will be a feature that they will add very soon. So we wanted to be ready and make sure we have that option as well. Now, before I actually test this QR code, I want to go over to the profile section here on the left. And then up here on the chatbot section, it says open house video. So this video will actually display at the beginning of the open house bot. So it is a fantastic, fantastic way for you to introduce yourself, welcome them to the open house, see who you are, hear your voice, and you let them know why you are the best real estate agent on planet Earth. I cannot tell you how massive this is when someone is coming to look at an open house, scans the QR code for the sign-in, sees that video, and they're gonna be like, I want this agent to list our house. I'm telling you, it is money. I have a little tab here that says help that will show you exactly how to put this video in. We use Facebook so that we are leveraging the Facebook servers and hosting the video on their servers so that it is super fast and we're not having to upload some giant file into the chatbot and making things difficult. You can also choose if your video is portrait or landscape. Portrait is more for kind of like the Instagram up and down, where landscape would be side to side, similar to like a YouTube video. You can simply swap back and forth and then click save to save your settings, and please allow up to 5 minutes for any changes to take effect. Okay, let's get back to the QR codes for open house. All right, let's go ahead and test this out. So this is the Facebook Messenger. Okay, so there it sensed that I scanned the code. There's that video that we talked about. And now it'll go into the lead gen where it'll ask for name, email, and phone number. So I'll put my name in there. Now you'll notice on here on Messenger, you see how the instantrealestate.ai popped up. So Facebook actually allows where you can just tap it. But I'm gonna say no thank you, and then it'll actually check that and ask again, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead and click it. And then here in the phone number, so at each of these steps, we have a certain length of time to where if nobody answers and nothing is inputted, it still goes to the next step. The reason we do that is because ultimately we still want to deliver all the property details to people that are signing in, regardless of whether they're giving you the information or not. It's kind of similar to where if they're going in and writing down fake information or something like that, we still want them to get the info. And honestly, even at this point, you have the lead. Like, they scan the QR code, they're in Facebook Messenger, so you're able to follow back up with them. Again, Facebook Messenger is boasting roughly a 90% open rate, so you can send them follow-up messages, send them another video thanking them for coming to the open house. Like, you have the lead already. All right, so if I'm the user and we're going to go ahead and click see full details, this is where all of the information will now be sent, and now they can have all of this while they go on their tour of the property. They have buttons to get full property details, virtual tours, all of that. They're gonna love it. And on top of that, you will get an admin notification that will look like this. Obviously, the user will not see it, that someone has signed in and is viewing the property and is walking throughout the property. So maybe it's a bigger property and you don't know they're there. Now you know. So you're all set with Facebook Messenger. And just to show you what web chat would look like, we'll go ahead and scan that one. Okay, and there's the video up top, and all of the information and flow is the exact same, just with web chat instead. So we really do recommend pushing towards Facebook Messenger if you can, because you get that all important follow-up. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out, support@instantrealestate.ai. Again, my name's Ryan, and I'll see you in the next video.